Donald Trump appeared to rule out contacts with the North Korean regime in the wake of its missile test over Japan on Wednesday, declaring, "Talking is not the answer." Minutes later, however, the Defense Secretary, James Mattis, flatly contradicted the president's blanket statement, telling reporters, "We're never out of diplomatic solutions." U.S. lines up North Korea expert as ambassador to Seoul. Read more. Such sharply conflicting statements have become a norm for the Trump administration, but it is unclear how they are being read by the regime in Pyongyang and U.S. allies in the region. Trump's declaration, delivered as usual in the form of a tweet, appeared to reflect frustration that his threats of fire and fury against North Korea earlier this month had failed to deter it from carrying out missile tests. He had recently claimed, after a lull of more than 3 weeks in such tests, that Kim Jong-un is starting to respect us. Kim, however, made it clear earlier on Wednesday that there would be more ballistic tests in the wake of Tuesday's launch of an intermediate-range missile, the first ballistic missile North Korea has fired over Japan. He described the test as a meaningful prelude to a well-advertised plan to send a salvo of similar missiles into the seas around the U.S. territory of Guam. The launch was condemned by the UN Security Council, and on Wednesday, senior military officials from the U.S., South Korea and Japan gave technical briefings on North Korea's technological advances to the UN Conference on Disarmament in Geneva. Robert Wood, the U.S. Special Envoy on Disarmament, said, "The time for debate has long passed, those dangers are clear, and it is now time for concerted action." In his morning tweet on Wednesday, Trump claimed the U.S. has been talking to North Korea, and paying them extortion money for 25 years. Talking is not the answer. North Korea experts pointed out that there had been no U.S. aid to North Korea since 2008 and no substantive talks since early 2012. Some speculated that Trump's tweet could have been sparked by comments made on television overnight by the former U.S. Intelligence Chief James Clapper, who said the U.S. had limited options in dealing with the North Korean regime that has demonstrated its ability to build nuclear warheads and intercontinental ballistic missiles. "We may have to hold our nose and we may have to consider some concessions," Clapper told CNN. Days earlier, Trump responded angrily to Clapper openly questioning his mental fitness for office. Tuesday's test of AHWASONG-12 missile over Japan and into the Pacific, 2,700 kilometers from its launching pad, appeared to dash hopes that Washington and Pyongyang were edging toward talks.